Well, I did a little background research, just skimmed it, just so I could have like a basic understanding of what we're about to listen to, and I guess I could probably relate to this guy, so let's go. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with Jason Isbell, and I think it's the original album isn't with this group. What is it? In the 400 unit. That's the other people that are with them. Originally, these two songs are from the album Southeastern that was released in 2013 following a stint in rehab, with Isbell noting, "The time I want to remember it all," or "This time I want to remember it all." I guess that is, I don't know if he's talking about the album creation period or the pain of being, you know, an addict and going through all that, which I definitely know. I guess we'll see. This is the first track on the album called Cover Me Up, and the second video is the last track, which is Relatively Easy. And the first one's live in Austin City Limits. Second one is at the Bijou Theater in 2022. Bam, there we go. And this is courtesy of our alpha patron, Joel M. As always, thank you, my friend. I truly appreciate your support, and I look forward to this. Let's go. And if y'all are not subscribed, hit that button right there, and then leave a like and a comment too. I'd really appreciate it. All right, here we go. Jason Isbell, Cover Me Up. 3, 2, 1, go.
Can't tell you how happy we are to be playing here, Austin City Limits. Heart on the run, keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone. I was so sure what I needed was more. Tried to shoot out the sun.
Yep.
Days when we raged, we flew off to pay. Such damage was done. I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone.
Oh boy, yep. Here we go.
So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room till someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. Cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good.
Got the fiddle too? What?
Put your faith to the test when I tore off your dress in Richmond on High. But I sobered up, I swore off that stuff forever this time.
Yep.
And the old lovers sing, I thought it'd be me who helped him get home. But home was a dream, one I'd never seen till you came along.
Yep.
So girl, hang your dress up to dry. We ain't leaving this room to Percy Priest Barracks open wide and the river runs through. cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good.
He's got a little Stevie Ray Vaughan in his movements.
So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. Cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good.
That's rough. Well, he cut right to the bone with that one.
Thank you.
Let's go, PBS. All right, relatively easy.
You the wrong way. Dirty city streets smell like an ashtray. Morning bells are ringing in your ear. Is your brother on a church kid? Seems like just a different kind of dope sick. Better off to teach a dog a card trick than try to have a point and make it clear. You should know, compared to people on a global scale, our kind is at it relatively easy. Here with you, there's always something to look forward to. My angry heart beats relatively easy. I lost a good friend Christmas time when folks go off the deep end.
They do.
His woman took kids, he took Clonopin, enough to kill a man of twice his size. Not for me to understand. I remember him when he was still a proud man with vandals, smile, baseball in his right hand, and nothing but the blue sky in his eye. And still compared to those, a stone's throw away from you, our lives have both been relatively easy. Take a year and make a break, there ain't that much at stake. The answers could be relatively easy. left in the world. See him walking home again to sleep alone. When I step into a shop, buy a postcard for a girl. And I broke the law. Boys shooting out the windows of my lawn. Boys, when they picked me up, I made a big noise. I had everything to blame except my mind. But I should say I keep your picture with me every day. The evenings now are relatively easy. And here with you, there's always something to look forward to. My angry heart beats relatively easy. My lonely heart beats relatively easy. Sadler Vaden, Jimbo Hart, Chad Gamble, Derry DeBorha, thank you all so much for being here tonight.
Well, I don't know if that matches up with the lineup that I have. Let me see. Yeah, Chad Gamble, Brian Allen. I guess, all right, so the drummer and the bass is still the same, I guess, from the album Southeastern. Man, that was rough, bro. I don't know. Let's see, what year was he born? 1979. He's an actor too. He's won 6 Grammy Awards. Good for him, man. He was a member of Drive-By Truckers for 6 years. And the 400 Units, the band he works with. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely a rough one, both of them. It's wonderful music though. He's got a great voice. He's got an even better message. Yeah, that's rough, dude. I don't think you guys, because obviously you guys didn't grow up in the generation that I did. And neither did he. You know, if he was born in 1979, he was like a kid. He was a teenager when I was born, basically. But age doesn't really matter when it comes to that stuff. I mean, there's people addicted to that stuff for centuries, you know. If he's talking about the same substance that I was on, obviously. But if he's talking about going into a bathroom and no one comes out until someone needs medical attention or the magnolias bloom, you can read between the lines of that one. Made a lot of points, you know, about, you know, sharp points becoming clean and stuff like that. And yeah, you can infer what he's talking about. And someone who lived that life for a very long time. And I lost a lot of people, man. It sucks because I once prided myself in my friend group, you know. I knew a lot of people. We did a lot of things. And there's not many of them left, unfortunately. Nope. But I think they would want me to be strong for them, you know. Just to keep on fighting, and you can tell this makes me really uncomfortable. I'm just like, I don't know, dude. It sucks because I just don't have anybody left, you know. I've got my family that I've made. Still got my mom. Still got maybe a couple friends back home, you know. But not anybody that I've talked to on the regular in years or seen in years, you know. I think that's kind of halfway why I started the channel originally, because I was just lonely, bro. I was lonely all over again, and it was scary, you know. Even though, oh my god, I was living in the trailer outside of the house I'm living in now. You know, there's no power or nothing. That's where I started the channel, and I couldn't even see my kid, and she was like 12 feet away from me. You know, like it sucked, dude. It was the worst. Um, you know, here I am. You know, two years later, basically. You know, and it's been a long journey. You know, and I wish they were here just to, you know, see my daughter, and you know, I wish maybe they'd have kids of their own. You know, some of them aren't even dead. Some of them are just in jail for the rest of their lives. You know, like, that's how it goes with that lifestyle, man. You play at the devil. Well, if you dance with the devil, you're gonna get what you deserve, basically. There's only so many times you can flip a coin and, you know, get away with it. Then obviously I was kept here for a reason. That reason hasn't been revealed to me exactly yet, other than my daughter and the family that I have. And if that's it, then I'm happy with that. You know, it's a great honor to be a father and you know, be in the position that I'm in. You know, and you have to be really grateful, and that's why I always say thanks in every video as much as I can, because I know that, you know, I mean, it's not like I have a huge following, but it's not a following that you can, you know, really build overnight. We've built a community over time, you know, and even if, you know, 100 people leave, if one person actually sticks or two people actually stick, you know, from a video, then that's great. And then we have a community that gets even bigger and bigger, and I love it. And I don't know, I just I don't think I'm trying to like digitally replace my friends, but at the same time, I guess so. And it's hard being a dad, and, you know, like being a family. Like, it's really hard to make friends as an adult. You know, it's really, really hard, because you just, I don't know, when you're younger, you're more innocent and you're more, you know, willing to let stuff go or just to ignore things. But when you're adult, especially being a parent, it's just hard to ignore stuff and the flags you see. Sometimes the flags are just, you know, you seeing stuff, but sometimes they're real, and then you have to be prepared for those real situations at all times, and it sucks. You know, you can't let anybody in, it feels like. And, you know, I've been trying to work on it, but I don't know. But this isn't therapy session. Yeah, he was definitely getting real close to the bone there with a lot of the lyrics that he had. You can definitely tell that he wrote that when he was riding his pink cloud, you know, after rehab or during rehab, you know. Or like, you know, during that down period, obviously, when you're get all the stuff out of your system, and then you ride the pink cloud for about 3 or 4. It can go on for months, honestly. There's no set time limit, you know. But as someone who's been through the system, and I call the system, you know, jail or AA and NA and recovery houses and stuff like that, I lived in them for years, you know. Up until the past couple of years, you know, this is the first time I haven't lived one, basically, since I was, you know, 24, 25. So it's been like 5-6 years. That first one I went into, I was 18 years old. The first time I went to rehab was the first time I was basically allowed to when I was 18. Like, and then it all comes down to my dad. You know, I was just running away, and I was hurt, and I was lonely, and I felt like I didn't have anybody to talk to. And the people that did listen just so happened to be the people who did the drugs I did. And we just never really separated until they died, you know. And it sucks. And I broke off, and, you know, here I am. And I'm glad that I did, because now I've got something better than I could have ever hoped for, you know. And my family, this channel, you guys, you know, like, I'm very, very grateful. And I'm sorry for hijacking this video, but that just really touched me. And I definitely want to hear more from Jason, because he is a wonderful writer. I didn't really get to see much of his guitar playing, other than, you know, just playing acoustic and some chords and stuff. The slide guitar, though, was a wonderful touch there at the end of the second song. And it is relatively easy, you know. The life that I've lived, it's been more of like a mental... Well, I mean, I put in a lot of physical toil, too. Like, I was raised on a farm, so I started working at a very young age. But the mental and spiritual damage that I did to myself, I'm still feeling the repercussions of it to this day. And sometimes some mornings I just wake up and I just cry, you know. I still got a lot of stuff to deal with, it feels like, you know. But yeah, I take it day by day, you know. My clean date is 10/15/20, so my 4 years is coming up in 2 months, which is absolutely crazy. Like, you kind of just stop keeping track of it, except for years, when you get into this point, you know. And coming up my 4 years, and that's crazy, man. I'm happy to have not touched that shit in a long time. and I don't need to. Even with it in my face, you know, like a year ago, you know, I lived with somebody who was doing it right in front of me. He didn't give a shit, you know what I'm saying? And I had nowhere else to go, and I had to deal with it. I didn't think about touching it once, you know? So I'm definitely better up here, at least. But if you guys have any other tracks by Jason, like I said, just leave it down below. I'll definitely do it. Sorry for talking so much. Jesus, I've been talking forever. Not bad. I guess I had to let that out. Thank you all for watching, and thank you again to our alpha patron, Joel M. I truly appreciate you, my friend. That was you knew what you were doing with that one. Don't even fake. You knew what you were doing with that one. Man, that was rough. Whew. I feel better though. There you go. Patreon right there. Oh, that's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. Join the $15 tier, or up you get one free request a month. You get access to our Discord server, the blocked videos, full album reactions to the Beatles, Blind Faith, all kinds of stuff, man. And there's also a PayPal if you want to send a tip or request in that way. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you later.